Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the third annual fail panel. As you've already noticed, there's been quite a bit of fails so far getting set up, but I think we're in pretty good shape.
We're only 15 minutes late.
15 minutes.
Oh, in that case, we're 5 minutes early. Woo! Okay, so traditionally what we do is we sort of go through, take turns, and we share our own stories of fail. Dude, she said she didn't want any. Stop!
What are you doing?
Dude, don't be a dickhead. Thank you. Speaking of fail, when someone says no, they mean no.
Unless they say yes with their eyes.
You said that was just for me, though.
Just yell surprise first.
I don't think you have to introduce the panel. I think they get it.
Hoff, watch your fingers.
Okay. Anyway, back on track. So, last year I baked bread on stage, and we decided to mix things up a little bit. So, thanks to a last-minute shopping trip by Chris Hoff, Alex Hutton, and Jack Daniel, we have supplies so I can make waffles for you all tonight.
I have to be honest, if you eat waffles at a fail panel, you have failed.
Well, I kind of forgot to look up a recipe, so I'm doing this all by eye.
Don't ask what the secret sauce is.
So,
You realize he didn't wash his hands after he touched the underwear, too.
So, Chris here's chopping up stuff. I'll make waffles. Hopefully they won't suck too much, and we'll be delivering some out to the audience, especially for folks who bring us stuff. Those bribes are acceptable. Any ninjas who are here get waffle priority since they made some kick-ass badges this year. So,
and the ninja
win.
oppression.
What was that?
And the ninja oppression.
It's true.
Yeah, it's true. Right, I'm going to attack you now.
And so we're going to get started. I think Rich is going to go first with his fail, and we'll see what goes from there.
Stumper.
All right, so, my fail is on a couple multiple levels this year, and let's be honest, and, times are kind of tough. By the way, all the slides will be on this side. In a few moments, Chris Hoff will be doing interpretive poetry on that side once he's done cooking, chopping up stuff here. So, we all know times are tough. This is a graph of the real estate market in Phoenix. What's the zip code there? 85086. So, obviously things are pretty bad. Anyone who lives there is pretty fucked. Of course, my zip code is 85050, right in the middle of that. I think my house is worth about 60% of what I paid for it. So, puts a little pressure on you financially when something like that happens, and then on occasion other things happen that can kind of fuck up your finances. Thank you. I was thinking of changing my handle to Sniper. One shot, one kill. So, by the way, my wife's 8 months pregnant right now.
One shot by the other guy anyway.
Now, the problem is those little frickin' things like to eat. And, I'm an industry analyst, for those of you that don't know. So I'm like, I used to be with Gartner.
Right,
I write all that stuff. And, when it comes down to it, we kind of all know what industry analysts do.
Masturbate.
You take bribes.
Yeah. Nothing. I mean, I just sit around and I don't know what the fuck I do. Read the internet.
Do you mean you don't even take bribes? I mean,
what?
Are you that worthless? You're not even taking bribes?
No, dude, hook me up.
I have some used panties I'll sell you.
Seriously, I just suck too much. I can't get any serious money out of like Oracle or Microsoft or those guys, or I totally talk about how awesome their products are. So I figure it's time to supplement my income. Clearly this analyst gig isn't working for me. And, I was kind of looking for ideas. And I hear, underage people like to drink.
Wait, where are you going with it?
And I'm kind of thinking that, maybe I could help a brother out. So, I looked around and I kind of had this inspiration. I was in the grocery store and, let me go to the next one. So, I used to actually be a bouncer in the bars, and this is kind of how we used to check IDs. I was a 135-pound, 19-year-old bouncer, which I don't know if there's anything more fail than that. But I didn't look like that, and neither did anybody coming into my bar, clearly.
I thought you'd be bigger.
Yeah.
Here's my Coke, sir.
You know, and now, how do they check IDs? Well, I was going to a bar the other night, and the guy whips out a scanner. So this is pretty much what happens. I pull out my driver's license, and it's happened twice in like 2 weeks before I came here. Once at the liquor store, and then once over at the grocery store. Pull out my driver's license, hand it over when they say to check the ID. They don't frickin' look at it. They take it and swipe it through a barcode scanner, and then give me the beer. In my mind, profit. So some of you might have seen on Twitter, this happened right before I came out here, and I thought I would give this a shot and see what's going on in there when they plug those things in. So let me plug in the scanner.
You have a scanner with you?
Yeah, thanks to Mike. Oh, God, Mike, I forgot your last name. Are you here? Because if not, yeah.
Somebody.
Mike, what's your last name again? It was Katz. I'm like, it was easy, but I had West in my head. Not a keyboard. I don't know why you're saying that, but that's fine. Let's close that. Now let's see if the demo gods are totally going to fuck with my head.
Either way, it's a win.
So, if this works right, I have an Arizona driver's license. Now, for those of you who don't know, Arizona is the best fucking state in the union to have a driver's license for a couple of reasons.
Unless you're Mexican.
Can anybody guess what the expiration date of my driver's license is? 2036. This license expires. So, gets even better. Is the dude in the room, there was a speaker who checked in, and I looked at his license, and for the state, it had MA. Massachusetts. Arizona will issue you a driver's license if you're actually living in another state with the address of that state. Oh, this is getting good. So, let's hope this works this time.
If I want to be an undocumented
So let me pull the
worker-
window over because I can't look at two windows at the same time, so I can highlight the important sections here.
But now we're just looking at a...
So you're all about to learn my birth date and driver's license number, which is pretty cool.
No, that's fail.
At Defcon, I'm kind of ballsy like that LifeLock doofus. So,
Why have a credit rating, right?
so you can see there, that's my date of birth. I'm like, well, this is getting kind of interesting because it's pretty easy. And I'm like, well, maybe I have a right. You know, if I have a writer, I can change this. Now, the bad news is I wasn't able to get a writer in time. But as I switch back here, so I did a little bit more research about this issue. So there's this really cool document that describes all of the details of the standards across the nation for driver's licenses. And includes these sections like the optional magnetic stripe, because these things aren't mandatory for everywhere. And then if you look at the section for the optional magnetic stripe, it tells you right where the date of birth field is. It's standard. Now, not every state uses this, but most states do because of the Real ID Act stuff. And it tells you exactly where it is. And I looked around a lot in the standard for security code. Do you know what prefaces the security code?
No.
Optional. State specific. So what are the odds any of the manufacturers of those devices are going to go ahead and put a state, check that security code? Fail, 0, not going to happen. So this is cool because you can now get a fake ID without having to change your ID on the front. Just take that mag stripe, find a place that you know they're just going to look and stripe it, and if they confront you about it, say, well, fuck it, just run it through the thing, man. I'm old enough. Good to go. Balding. I actually didn't start losing my hair until about 30, but we've got Dave. So it happens at a young age, usually after you do things to sheep. And so I'm thinking, mag stripe writer, I've got a good career.
My head's not the only place with no hair.
Yeah. So
I just flustered Rich a little bit.
Wait, so
no, you didn't fluster me. I can't find my...
Wait, hold on. You did all this work so that you could be 21?
There is a level where chicks do not like really older dudes. And so now I can hit that like baseline, drop down about 10 years, and I'm good to go.
So let me get this straight. You're strapped for cash, but you now want to give away half your stuff.
Yeah. That works.
So
all right, anybody see where I dropped my EVDO card that was sitting here?
What? So you're going to make yourself like 17 so you can start nailing those younger chicks too?
Yeah. Did you not listen to my fucking presentation?
Not really.
Where are the questions here?
Is it statutory rape if your back strike stands right?
I'll be there. Look, Your Honor, I tested it and it said it was cool. I don't know what the problem is, man. I know I thought I was 38, but I'm like, fuck it. There you go. All right. So that was the start to my career. Now I gotta find my little
Friend?
Yeah.
Your little what?
My EBDO card that was sitting here a minute ago, so I can get online.
APP.
Never mind. I'll do use the hard line. Good. I'm gonna plug my laptop in at Defcon. That's gonna work.
Hey, if you could use a pop password, that'd be great.
Yeah.
We'd like to see you on the wall of sheep. Bah.
Oh, sorry.
I'm not eating that. I am not eating. You know what? Give me a fork. Let me eat that.
So, before I move on to the second part of my presentation, we have to do something special here. Now, we have a guest here, Mike Auger. Where'd you? Right there. So, Mike, stand up, wave to the crowd. Mike has produced this awesome beer. Each one's a little bit different. Most of them have a little bit of coffee in it. It's a wonderful stout, taste of molasses. High alcohol content, I learned. Really, really good. Mike did something special. Was that your idea or Bailey's idea for this? Okay, Mike Bailey, who is also right there, hasn't sobered up since last night, so that's cool. Ran into him at 10 this morning. I'm like, dude, you're looking awesome. He's like, dude, still drunk. They produced this. Anybody have any idea what's in this? Bacon. Yes, some people follow me on Twitter. We're going to open up the bacon beer. So my original idea was to see who is like psycho enough in the crowd to try the bacon beer.
There's 5.
Multiple panelists jumped up. So, all right, we've got some cups here. Let's get the bottle opener. I don't eat pork, so not the Jewish thing, just, yeah. Her pork, like, pigs are as smart as 3-year-olds, and my kid's 1.5, and I like her, so.
Wait.
Come on up,
Are you
whoever wants
Jewish?
some.
Wait, are you Jewish?
Yeah, who first taste?
Ladies and gentlemen, Boris Becker.
It's lumpy.
Wow, you people are
There's
really
a chunk
great.
of
There's
fucking
even a girl
bacon
up here.
fat.
Tomorrow we're making waffles.
What?
I'm a good cook.
I am. You know what?
Look at this fucking line.
If Vegas had given me odds on how many people would drink bacon beer at Defcon,
Wait, panelists. Yeah, panelists next. Sorry, guys. There's only so much to go around, and last one. Wait.
Rob Graham.
So we got to do something.
is
This is the
drinking
last
bacon beer.
one. Who's gonna take their pants off for this beer? Come on.
Let's go.
I'll
That was
take my
your
pants
first.
off anyway.
On
Get up.
stage.
On
On stage. Drop trowel.
Over on the side.
Wait, are you wearing underwear?
All right.
Well, shit.
So, who's willing to pay money to shave his balls? We'll donate it to the EFF.
Extra family friendly.
You want the bacon
You have
beer?
to wonder about.
Little cold beef injection, pork injection. Beef is cows. All right, drop your pants. You get the beer.
Wait, sir, are you over the age of 18?
I'm 21, my ID says so.
So now
You
I
have
go
to
to
stand
jail
after the rest of the
for
panel, sir.
yeah,
Dave,
providing
you gotta throw
alcohol
your
to a
panties in it.
minor. I didn't even think about that. I'm really fucking old.
Fail.
Son of a bitch.
Fail.
No.
Guys, this beer is fantastic. Bacon, beer, my two favorite things. Now, if I could only make my women taste like this.
So you know that beer that's in a taxidermied squirrel? We kind of want one in a Playmate, and too soon?
Why are you people here? I don't know. We keep betting that it won't get accepted every year. kind of like a big joke.